everyone, and welcome back to the Envi Girls. Amanda and I have a special treat for you guys today, and this video is all about the Envi Girls behind the scenes. So we're going to do a little 20 questions kind of thing and help you to get to know us better. We came up with 20 questions they're from one extreme to the next, just a bunch of random things. To start off, I'm Ashley, and I am 26 years old, and I live in Edmonton, Alberta, which is in Canada, if you don't know. What I do during the day, I'm actually a graphic designer, so I get to do fun things and create a bunch of digital stuff on the computer all day, which is what I love. So
My name's Amanda. I'm 23. I'm from the Boston area, and I currently work as a teacher.
let's start with number one. What is one of your favorite things to do in your spare time? I'm kind of a bookworm, so I do a lot of reading, anything from fantasy to philosophy to old classics like Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorites.
Favorite things to do in my spare time is read, write. I like to practice yoga. I like to go to the gym. I like to spend time with my friends and family.
Question number two. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one brother. He is 2 years older than me, and we're very similar.
I have one sibling. I have a sister, and we are a year and a half apart. I'm the oldest one.
Number three, what is your biggest fear? Loaded question, but my biggest fear is ventriloquist dolls. Laugh all you want. I get terrified every time I see one.
Never accomplishing everything I want to. It would definitely suck if I wasn't able to accomplish everything I wanted to. Um, so I guess that would say one of my fears is not being able to accomplish everything that I want to out of this short time we have on this earth.
Number four, what is your day job? I just explained I'm a graphic designer.
I am a teacher at a nonprofit.
Number five, do you collect anything? Actually, I do. I have a kind of weird obsession with gnomes, so much like this little guy. I have a bunch of gnomes around my house and outside and at work. And number six, what is your favorite sport? I will refer back to my gnome and say football. I am a big Green Bay Packers fan. Unfortunately, they are not in the playoffs, but go Packers!
I enjoy watching football. I like watching football. Baseball's fun. Obviously, living in Boston, it's a huge sports city, both for college and professional. We have hockey, basketball, football, and baseball. Baseball's huge in this city, the Red Sox. So I've gone to countless games. So those are always fun. But I would definitely say football is the more entertaining sport to watch. Baseball can get a little bit boring after a couple hours.
Seven, what is your favorite color? I have to say purple. Green is a close second, but purple is probably my favorite. And as you can see, my cell phone cover is purple. A lot of things I have are purple.
So Ashley and I have this in common. I love purple as well.
Number eight, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? I will refer back to the Eiffel Tower and admit that it would probably be Paris. If not Nice in France, I would love to go there. I'd like to go everywhere in the world, but I'll say that as my top.
I have a huge interest in going to Bali. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I kind of do know why. Just kind of, I'm more interested in like Eastern ways of living, and because I don't think that Westerners always have everything right, especially when it comes to medicine and taking care of the body. And I have mala beads from Bali, so it would be kind of cool to go there and just kind of like vibe with the environment and the culture.
Number nine, what is your favorite outfit? I am a tomboy, not very girly, so my favorite outfit would involve a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. or a pair of yoga pants, which I'm wearing now, and a big comfy sweater. I like to be comfy.
I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty relaxed when it comes to outfits. In the summertime, it always looks like I'm coming from a yoga class. I always have like yoga capris on with like a flowy shirt. So I'd say that's probably like one of my favorite outfits to wear is just like yoga pants and like a flowy shirt.
Number 10, describe yourself in one word. I would have to pick probably something like spunky or comic relief, if that's a word. It's 2 words, but that's a hard one. I would say spunky.
This is a really hard one. I wish I could think of one that I think it's really tough to like pick one word that encompasses every nature of your being. I want to say either ambitious or peaceful. I think peaceful speaks to my kind of trying to live a sustainable lifestyle.
Number 11, what is your favorite vegetable? It's a toss-up between if it's just one vegetable and it's cooked, I would have to say carrots. I can boil up carrots at 11 at night and just eat that. My one to mix in with other foods or dishes would have to be broccoli. I love broccoli. And I also love Brussels sprouts, which not a lot of people do, but I can eat a lot.
Ooh, I love vegetables, says the vegan. So I love broccoli. I always seem to navigate towards broccoli.
What is your favorite candy? I'm not much of a candy eater. I have more of a salt craving than a sweet tooth. I would have to say those real fruit gummies if I would have to pick, or those ones you get for like 5 cents and it's the little blue shark or whale or something and it's white on the bottom. Yes. If you want to send some my way, go right ahead.
So this is a hard one because there aren't a ton of options, and if you're trying to eat a organic and limit your processed foods, it can be really hard to find a decent candy. I tend to just end up making my own sweets anyway. But there's this awesome brand. It's called either, I think it's Justin's or Justine's, and they're peanut butter cups. They're like the Reese's peanut butter cups, but these ones are healthier for you. They're made from dark chocolate, they're vegan, and they are also organic, which is awesome.
Number 13. What is your most embarrassing moment? I have a lot. I don't get embarrassed easily, so I usually just laugh it off. So, one of mine would probably have to go back to when I was in junior high, and my best friend could probably vouch for this, but I don't remember what we were doing. I think it was an assembly or something in the gym, and there were a bunch of mats still from the previous gym class, and I was wearing jeans, and I don't know what I did. I sat down or went to roll, and my jeans split right up the bum, crotch, the whole thing just ripped right open. So I walked around the rest of the day with my jacket tied around your waist. Thankfully, that was the time where it was kind of the cool thing to do, so it wasn't too bad.
I'm gonna start blushing. When I was a senior in high school, I was walking back into my classroom, and it was a big classroom because it was chorus, so there was like, I don't know, 100 plus people in the classroom. So I was like in the bathroom, I'm walking back in, and I had like toilet paper hanging out of the back of my pants. It was so embarrassing when someone like ran up to me and told me that I had it there. So yeah, so I make sure and check that there's no toilet paper when I leave the bathrooms now.
14. The proudest moment of your life thus far. That is a tough one. I would probably have to say my proudest moment is when I decided to go back to college. I waited until I was, I think, 23, and because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go in life, and I decided, I got laid off from my job and decided, you know what, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna go for something that I would actually enjoy, which was graphic design, and I'm super proud that I managed to make that decision and go for it, and here I am today. I love my job. What can I say?
Proudest moment in your life thus far? I would say definitely graduating college. It might sound like a cliched thing.
Number 15, what is your favorite fruit? Um, I love fruit, so this one's tough. Probably, uh, probably grapes for snacking, and I also love bananas. Um, I love oranges too, and apples, and kiwi. It's hard to pick a favorite one. I love fruit. Fruit is my favorite fruit.
Favorite fruit? I love, 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 love pineapple. Like, love it. I love all fruit actually, besides mangoes and I think apricots. So anything else, I'll pretty much try.
Number 16, do you have any regrets? I'm gonna say no. I'm a firm believer in not regretting things, because if you didn't do something in the past, you wouldn't be where you are today. So, regretting anything, no. I'll regret things like I wish I would have bought that chocolate bar while I was at the grocery store, or um, I regret not going to this friend's house last weekend because it sounds like they had a really good time. But majorly, I don't regret any decisions, anything that I did in life, because I wouldn't be where I am today.
Like Ashley, I don't really believe in having regrets because, again, I think it your life is where it's supposed to be at the present moment.
17, motto you live by. No regrets. um, I have a good one that I can't think about now. Probably things like live life to its fullest. You do anything you put your mind to. The biggest one, everything happens for a reason.
I would say live and let live. That's my biggest motto. Um, Easier said than done sometimes, especially as someone who's committed to social justice and so like not judge other people's life because I don't want them to judge me. I don't want them to judge them for my life choices and the way I decide to live my own life. So I definitely say live and let live.
18, if you could have a superpower, what would it be and why? Uh, move things with my mind. Definitely. I've thought about this question multiple times. It would be to be able to move things with my mind. I think that could be very beneficial and help when you're feeling lazy and can't reach the remote.
I would say a mind reader. I think it would be really cool to be able to actually read people's minds. And why I think to really get through what people want. I think, well, and I would say I would use this superpower for good. I wouldn't use it to like be vindictive or hurt people. I would just use it to kind of like maybe propel people forward with their emotional journey or their whatever.
I always have to put my left sock on first. I don't know if that's a weird habit. I just have to. Um, I have a set routine in the morning. I have to wash my face and then brush my teeth and then moisturize my face. I don't know. I have weird routines like that, but weird habits, I'm not too sure. I would say the left sock thing.
The one I could think of is kind of OCD. You guys are probably going to be like, what? It's actually a learned habit from my father I picked up as a child. So sometimes when I go to restaurants, I'll wipe off the silverware either with water or sometimes if I get a lemon in my water, I'll use the lemon to wipe it off. I've gotten a little bit better with it. I don't do it all the time, but if I think the silverware is a little dirty or it's not up to my liking, then I'll wipe it off. So yeah, so that's one of my weird habits.
If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Mine would have to be for people to be more positive. I think there's too much focus on negativity, and that people should think more positive and act more on the positive things rather than the negative. You always hear about the negative things, whether it be reviews on restaurants, whether it be anything in the world. You always hear the negative things, but people don't tend to mention the more positive side of life. I think if they did, then the world would be a happier place. Just saying.
This one I had to think about a little bit, but I think it kind of comes back to this idea of more humanity. With the
Number 20, if you could get down.
introduction of social media and just even our evolution as
Number 20, if you could get down.
Humans, I think that there has been a loss in humanity, and you can see it just reading comments on social media, like on YouTube and Facebook, on people's articles and videos. And it honestly makes me super sad. I like most of these people would never say the things that they're saying in person. And I think that's one rule to live by is if you wouldn't say that in person to someone, then don't say it at all. You can disagree with someone is saying and be constructive about it, but I also kind of subscribe to the idea of if I see something I don't like, I'm not going to comment on it. Like it's not worth my time, and I'd rather comment on something that I agree with and that's positive and fulfilling and part of my life. Those are my answers. I hope you all enjoyed them. And I hope you enjoyed Ashley's as well. So check us out on the main site at www.theenvygirls.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, like us on Pinterest, and also subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have anything you want us to talk about, leave them in the comments below, tweet at us. We're always on social media, so we'll get right back to you. I hope you all have a lovely day or week or weekend whenever we post this. So see you all next time.
Do you have any weird habits? What kind of question is that, Amanda?
I love vegetables.
Number 20, if you could get down.
I love pineapple.